Hey, what's up, Internet? Great to see you again. Thought I would do a lesson today for my arrangement of California Dreamin' for solo ukulele and voice. Of course, done by the mamas and the papas. I have the intro, I have the instrumental all arranged out so it can be covered on one ukulele. I'm going to put tabs on the screen for all that. And of course, we're going to go over the chords. So let's get right to it. But first of all, if you appreciate this content at all, I do hope you'll do something to support this channel. So now that shameless plug is over, let's get right to it and play some California Dreamin'. All right, so I believe the original version of this song is in the key of C sharp minor, but we're gonna play it in A minor. I find the shapes are more ukulele friendly, and more importantly, it's much more friendly on my voice, and much easier for me to play it in that key. But if you want to play in the original key, you would just want to capo on the 4th fret here, and or anywhere you want where it sits nicely on your voice. All right, so going straight to this intro, which is, I'm sure, what many of you are here to learn. It's actually pretty easy to play. We're going to start with the open E string, open A string, then going to cover the 2nd fret of the A string to play the B, and back to open E, which sounds like this. Now from here, I'm going to take my ring finger, I'm going to hit the 5th fret of the A string D, I'm going to move down to the 3rd fret C, 2nd fret B, and then the open A. That part sounds like this. Open A, and then I'm gonna move up to the 7th fret of the A string. I can use my index finger here. I'm gonna play 7, 8, 7. So it's E, F, E, down to 5, D, to 3, and then I'm gonna hit, that's a C, gonna hit it again, and then we're gonna hammer on the 5th fret, back to 3rd fret, gonna move down to the 2nd fret, play this B twice, open A, and then use my ring finger. I'm gonna cover the 3rd fret of the E string to play this G. Now from here, we're gonna go to this E7 suspended chord that we use a lot in this song. This is all going down on the 2nd fret. I'm gonna use my middle finger to cover the A on the G string, 2nd fret. My the ring finger is gonna play the 2nd fret C string. The E stays open, pinky covers 2nd fret A string, and I'm gonna play that with my thumb just one note at a time from the 4th string up. Now we're gonna resolve to the E7 chord by putting the index finger on the 1st fret of the G string and lifting up the middle. Let's just play that whole part, the whole intro together here, nice and slowly. All the leaves are brown. Now let's go over the chords for the progression for the verses, which is really just one progression that plays all the way through for each of the verses. It repeats, and it's going to start on an A minor chord. I'm going to go A minor, G, F, G, and it's going to go to that E7 suspended chord we just played, to the E7. Now from here, it goes to the F, C, E7, A, F, E7 suspended, E7, and then this next part repeats twice. It goes back to the A minor, G, F, G, E7 suspended, E7, and then one more time, A minor, G, F, G, E7 suspended, E7. That would be the end of the first verse, and that whole thing would repeat for the second verse. Let's go over the strumming and the length of these chords that it's holding. So what I'm playing here, it's like a so that first section there for the strumming, it's like a down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. And you'll notice on some of these upstrokes, I'm actually lifting off of the strings and just hitting them open. So like the first one there. But here I'm playing the full chord, up, open string, down, down, up, open strings, down, up, down, up, down, down, F, down, up. So that last one there, that's actually, in my opinion, the hardest part of this progression is the end there. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The F actually comes on the last two beats of that measure. 3, 4. To the C, it goes down, down, E7, up, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, to this E7 suspended chord, down, down, up, down, up, to the E7, down, down, up, down, up, and now here it holds that E7 for the full 4 beats of that measure, and then it goes back to basically what it played at the beginning, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Again, it holds this E7 chord for that full measure, and then it repeats that exact thing again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. And at the end of those measures, I do like to stop on that second beat to let it hold, and then I come in at the vocals to give it a little extra dynamics, and then coming back in on that downbeat, which kind of sounds like this. Stopped into a church, and then on with the second verse. And everything's the same for all 3 verses, except at the end of the third verse, it repeats the A minor, G, F, G 3 times. 3 extra times, I should say. And then just like before, E7 suspended to the E7. Now let's play this instrumental, which is going to be the hardest part of this song to play. You don't actually have to play the instrumental. You could just run through the chords again at that part. But I like to play this. It's kind of fun. So this is the way I arrange it out for this instrumental. So at the end of the second verse, it would be like... And I let it hang. But this time I'm going to go into the instrumental. For that, I'm going to move to A minor, but we're using a C high A minor chord, and I'm going to move my index finger now to the second fret of the G string, play open C, open E, and then I'm going to use my ring finger to cover the third fret of the A string to have this C high A minor chord, and I'm going to strum that once, and I'm going to hit the C twice. Then I'm going to hit open C string, open E string, strum again. And that all sounds like this. Now here I'm going to go, it has this little line. I'm going to put my middle finger on 2nd fret of the A string to play the B, and then hammer on the 3rd fret C. Then I'm going to reach with my pinky to cover the 5th fret D. Then I'm going to hit the C again, 3rd fret, and then pull off to the 2nd fret B, which sounds like this all together. And I'm going to repeat that same part again. So the C high A minor chord. Except this time I'm going to pull off to the open A string. So let's play that whole part together. And now here what I like to do, I'm going to slide into an A-shaped C chord. So I'm going to the E7, A minor. So really what I'm doing in this instrumental, I'm kind of covering both rhythm and lead. I'm focusing on the main parts of the lead melody, throwing in some strumming in there for the rhythm, and I'm also cutting out repetition, which is something I do on almost all of my covers. Anything I can cut out, I do cut out. That's kind of what we're doing here, is after that beginning part, I'm going to throw in some rhythm. And so that part again, I'm going to slide into this A-shaped C chord, which is 5th fret, 4th fret, 3 and 3. E7, A minor, to the F. Now I'm going to hit that F once, and now I'm going to strum with my thumb from 4th string to the 2nd string. I'm going to hit the 2nd string again, covering the F and the F chord, 1st fret E. Strum again, twice on the D string now. I'm going to play open E once and go into this E7 suspended chord to E7, strum down twice, and now from here I'm going to hit the open E, use my pinky to cover the 3rd fret of the E string to play that G. Now I'm going to reposition my hand, so my middle finger is going to cover the A on the 2nd fret of the G string, and I'm going to leave it there for the longest time, but what I'm going to play right now is the 2nd fret of the E string, this note B. And let me back up, let's play that whole section there from the A-shaped C chord. Strum an C high A minor chord again, but this time using my pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string. I like to give a little bend on that note. I'm going to hit the open A. I'm going to hit the 2nd fret, and again I like to bend a little bit. Strum just an A minor chord. 3rd fret C with my pinky, bend, open A. 2nd fret B with the ring finger, bend a little, strum, and now it has this descending line. Again, I'm just leaving my finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, but I'm going to play with my pinky. 3rd fret C, I'm going to hit that twice, open A twice, 1st fret E string twice, open E once. Now I'm going to really go into this E7 suspended shape again, but the last note of this line is the D, 2nd fret C string, and then strum. All the leaves are brown, and then back into the 3rd verse. So I'm going to play that whole instrumental part nice and slowly now. is the full arrangement for California Dreamin for solo ukulele and voice. I do hope you enjoy playing that as much as I do. I really think it's a lot of fun. And again, if you could do anything to help this channel out, like, subscribe, comment, I really, really do appreciate it. And happy playing. Wish you all the best and take care.